This Perp back with another video, and I just got around to watching this new Netflix movie called Mother that's starring Jennifer Lopez. This is an action movie. First time, I think, seeing Jennifer Lopez leading in like an action movie of this kind of caliber, which is very different. You're used to kind of seeing her in like comedies or romance movies, so this is kind of something different for her to do now, being in her 50s, almost mid 50s. She's like 53, still looks fucking amazing for her age. But this is following her playing this mom. She's caught up with some bad people. She's pregnant at the time, and she has to put her daughter out there in witness protection, because there's a lot of eyes on her. She's been working with the FBI, and she's got a lot of eyes on her. So what ends up happening is, this is where Omari Hardwick's character comes into play, and he's an FBI agent that kind of looks over and makes sure her daughter is safe. But things go left as 12 years later, it picks back up with her daughter being much older, but now her life's in danger as she has to get her back from being kidnapped. And yeah, this movie kind of just goes all over the place. It's a little dumb at times, I gotta be honest. It's very mediocre. It's nothing to really ride home about. Even the action scenes are pretty forgettable, because it gets to a certain point where, okay, yes, you're trying to get your daughter back, even though you kind of been disconnected, just watching by afar and not really knowing much about her after those 12 years, within those 12 years, I should say. And the fact that midway through this movie, they were able to get her daughter back, but then she leaves. She leaves multiple times. Like, she can't make up her mind whether she wants to be in her daughter's life or not. Things could have been avoided, and I was very disappointed with the role that they gave Omari Hardwick. I think they could have done something much more with his character. He was pretty much just a glorified babysitter that would end up getting shot or even stabbed, and just ultimately ends up dying. And just it's pretty much a waste, where you thought that Omari Hardwick's character was going to be the love interest, and maybe that was on purpose to kind of subvert expectations. I just think that they could have went about it in a much better fashion. But like I said, it's pretty mediocre, as the second half of the movie decides, oh, okay, the mother-daughter aspect things, I'm going to teach you some things about the wilderness, and that whole aspect to the movie didn't make really much sense to me. And the way that they underutilized the antagonist was very lazy, and I just didn't really care, because he was poorly written and poorly built up and very generic. He didn't feel like threatening at all or intimidating. Like I said, this is just your run-of-the-mill kind of put together, just to kind of, this is just something easy for Jennifer Lopez to kind of be in. She didn't really have to do anything groundbreaking or next level type of acting performance. Like, she did nothing, none of that. Her character is pretty one-dimensional and kind of frustrating to watch, just because she just keeps making these weird decisions. There are a lot of weird cuts in this movie. Like, it's very choppy and not well edited. That's another issue I have personally with this movie. But some people might find some enjoyment out of this, just seeing, Jennifer Lopez in this role. And it's very much different. I just think what she was given was pretty bare bones, and it's pretty forgettable, But that's just my take on the movie. Let me know how you guys feel about The Mother on Netflix. Until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.